Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of a Kickstarter that I just got in. Basically, Viscounts of the West Kingdom. This is the 2 expansions plus the collector's box. So, and I got some coins also just because I wanted some more of them. That way I can have them for each of my games. We'll go straight into the coins real fast because it's the fastest and easiest. Oh, bag within a bag. Sorry. But you can see the coins and the way they look. They're nice. Just little nice ones to have for paying your taxes and what on there. Alright. Not sure really which order to do these in. So I think we'll just start with the top one and go from there. So the first one we're going to do is Gates of Gold. You can see here, this looks like it's going to basically add 28 more townsfolk, 5 hero townsfolk cards, 24 outsider cards, King's Orders cards, some reference cards, and some more manuscripts and stuff. And I think a new way to actually set up your manuscripts from what I've seen, so let's see what that's all about. I mean, really, I felt when I saw this that both of these could have just been their own expansion, like both in one, but I guess if there's one piece you don't really want, but I think they could have just put these both in one box and just made it modular. But you can see here, there's going to have a basic, feels pretty thin rule book. This is going to talk about the stuff this thing adds. There's the components, the setup for adding the expansion. Which I do remember seeing something about these. It looks like it's going to be some type of new cards you can get for scoring victory points at the end of the game. And then, yeah, new manuscript boards. And King's Orders and Outsiders. And then just has a better example of each card there in the back. And some changes to the solo play. Alright, well, see some things already punched out. So if we want to understand, yeah, you're going to have this extra board here. You're going to start with a manuscript already randomly from a free color from what I understand. So they got like this is the blue one. This is the yellow manuscript. And then I believe you can get a bonus every time you get another one of these manuscripts or something. I kind of saw. It was one of those things where I kind of wanted to know what it added, but then I also wanted to be kept surprised. And then I was going to punch them, but why not just go ahead and put them here. We got some new manuscripts, and that one's upside down, so let's put it right face up. Some new manuscripts, and I'll show you those there. And just go ahead and punch them, why not? Alright, then we just got some more cards we'll take a closer look at, and some more cards. Alright, so you can see that a majority of these are going to be these new cards, which can be added to your deck. We'll start off with these here. Just a few of those. And these look like just more of the control of the center castle. Or the keep or whatever. And then we have these. So I'm not sure really. Looks like it has something to do with the buildings. And then we got these. Looks like building-esque also. Might have to do with the bot. We do have a new card here for the AI. And then we have, as you can see, where the majority of it is, a ton of cards that can be added to your deck. This brown one means that these brown ones are new characters. So, ones that will be unique for your deck. These will just get mixed into the regular decks. And I'm just going to go through them rather quickly, but try to stop on each one. That way if you want to pause and kind of just look. But we know these will mix into the main decks out on all the board pieces because you can add them to your deck. And it's got that black. And then these are the ones that are supposed to have something to do with in-game scoring. But you can also get to play with in the game. And that's probably what the majorities are going to be. Well, nope, I see there's not going to be a ton of them, it looks like. Because also, I think these are on the side of the board, so you have to find a way to get these other than just moving around on the board and grabbing them. In King's Orders, that reminds me of Paladins. Sorry, I know I had that a little off camera there. But apparently these might be, if I remember right now, these are some other cards you can get. And it looks like it shows the purple cards there. So these are probably ways you pull off the King's Orders and you get one of those people. I don't know. Without playing the game, not sure, but that's just from my call on looking at the symbology. All right, let's get into the next one. So next we'll go into the Keeper of Keys. So you can see the Keeper of Keys. This one does feel like it's got more in it. Probably more cardboard though. You can see everything it's got that it's adding into there. If what I'm understanding, I think this is the one that's supposed to get rid of some of the randomness that some people hate in the game. I know I like this game a lot, but I know some of the people I've gotten to the table, they don't really like how random it can be on what you get. You can see there the components and what it adds, setup, let you know about the new. So there's going to be some new characters, some player cards, some new public buildings, and the chest tiles. That's what I was thinking of, because the chest tiles are supposed to be a way to basically let you be able to convert certain symbols into other things. I mean, just looking at them without reading the rules, it makes me think maybe you could use the skull, convert skulls to gold. I don't know. Skulls are wild, so it seems weird to me. But like this one would say, like, just looking at the symbology without being for sure. Oh, those do say instantaneous. This is probably the convert. So it's like you could turn the fleur-de-lis or the gold one into one of these. One time you can get one of each of those. That seems pretty good. And I can see I can get rid of some of the randomness there. Give you a closer look at all those. And then you can see some more manuscripts over here. And then we have some more of the chest tiles, along with a few more manuscripts. Actually, and I do think, yeah, this is something that's kind of nice. Wonder if, I mean, either way, I'm going to replace them either way, but the original game had just, it was a player board, but it was just a piece of paper, really. I mean, it was thick cardboard, really. But these actually have little sections for your virtue and corruption to go down in. I might have those interchanged wrong, because so many of the games use different things. That's just what I think what we called them. But you can see that it actually gives you a thick cardboard, and it still has the AI thing on the back, so that if you're playing the AI, and then they got one for each board, in just case they are different. Show everything. They look the same to me, I think. And then like the chest would go down here, because being able to convert isn't just being able to convert anything. It's only being able to convert the card that the chest is underneath. Alright. And then we have some more cards. Not as many as was in the other one, but some more cards. And now I think we saw public buildings, so it looks like there's going to be some... There's one of each of the public buildings. Alright, so new cards here. We got a new bot card, or a card for the bot. And then I'm seeing new player aids, it feels like. And I'm sure there's some differences on there. Oh, no, it's just... Yeah, that's right, because you get the new starting. So that's the reason it's got to have the player aid on the back, of course. But what it is, the new starting stuff that incorporates the expansion. And this is probably the public buildings. I'm assuming it's probably going to work something like the... oh my goodness, the Wonders. The Wonders from Architects. And then we got new cards here, which we already knew. There's going to be some new characters. I mean, new characters and uniqueness is always cool. And actually, I think that's already more than what we saw in the other one. And then, yeah, from what I understand, these are going to replace the original Journeyman in your decks. Or the original cards in your decks. That's probably what it is. These are probably all the replacements. Yeah, so I'll stop on each of them. You're going to replace your Journeyman with that one. Replace your Lender with that one. The Trader. So it looks like, yeah, it's the Journeyman, the Lender, and the Trader for each color. And then we have some new cards. I mean, anytime you're adding new cards to, especially a deck building game, that's always going to add some stuff. I think that's kind of what I kind of like about this game, is how it takes deck building and does it a little bit different. Alright, last thing to look at is, let's look at this collector box. It's got some beautiful artwork on the front there. You can see it's like the normal board game size. It does let you know. Like, that's one thing I'll at least say. Even if it's just a few additional things, I still prefer them adding other things to the game, promo-wise or whatever, other than what they did with Raiders. I mean, that was cool if they sent some sleeves, even though I think Raiders kind of had the best insert so far that I've liked. But let's see what this one looks like. Oh, if I can get it open. And then, of course, once I get all my stuff inside of... Once I get to the shop and add all my stuff to it, I'll do a video that shows how I put things inside the insert. Hopefully, I won't do like I did in Architects, where I mixed up the pieces. I put some of the pieces in the wrong spot, complaining there wasn't enough space. But there's some chests. So some new chests in here. And then some new cards. One thing I was hoping to see with the expansions, I didn't see here, but I guess it makes sense due to game balance. I was hoping to see some more stuff for the inside of the castle. But I guess if they did that, then it might unbalance if you just did something random. I don't know why I thought it would work. Anyways, yeah, you can see where the castle is probably going to go here. Stuff for the resources probably in one of these. Spots for the cards. Like I said, we'll do something. Oh, some new characters. Always new characters. I always love new characters. And then some new of whatever these are. They're going to be for the victory points. But more cards. But cool. Well, let me make sure we go to the video of me having everything put in here. And we'll see how it all fits. Thank you for watching. And have a great day.